Hello, everybody. I'm Marcelo, and in this second episode, I'd like to talk about breakfast. Breakfast, it's a topic very relevant because it's very common for everybody. And because of that, believe me, right, it's really useful in your vocabulary. Because of that, we will talk about that. We'll talk about breakfast, coffee, bread, and the other different words here, okay? First of all, I'd like to say thank you for who watched the first episode of my channel. Thank you so much. I loved it, read all comments, and because of that, you helped me a lot, all right? So if you didn't watch it, I think it's really important. Find the first episode of my channel and watch it because I talked about the introduction, why it's important to learn English, why it's important to watch these videos to practice pronunciation and to practice listening and new vocabulary. Okay, let's talk about breakfast. First of all, I'd like to ask you, how was your breakfast? When I was a child, I had different routine in comparison to my routine today. Because of that, nowadays it's totally different in comparison when I was a child. My breakfast changed, right? I'd like to say, how was your breakfast some years ago, and how is your breakfast nowadays? All right, leave your comment below. This video is really important. I read all comments, okay? When I was a child, I was living with my mom, and because of that, I had a routine, totally different routine in my life. I loved my breakfast. My breakfast was simple but really delicious. What was my breakfast? Just bread with butter and coffee with milk. Just it. Sometimes I ate cake, toasts, or sometimes eggs or bread with eggs. But my favorite breakfast always was bread with butter, coffee with milk, with a lot of sugar. Yeah, believe me, a lot of sugar. I loved drinking coffee, sweet coffee, honestly. And that was my breakfast every single morning. In that moment, I was used to have my breakfast during the morning, and I repeated the same time or the same breakfast during the afternoon too. I mean that I had two different meals or two meals with the same food, which was bread, butter, coffee, milk, and a lot of sugar. But I know that it's not breakfast during the afternoon. It's another thing, but the same food, right? That was my routine every single day. Nowadays is totally different because I don't live to my mom anymore, right? Because I'm married and I have kids, I work, and I have my routine. My routine is totally different in comparison to when I was a child. And because of that, I have other goals, right? If you watch it, if you follow me on my channel, you watch some videos that I said I'm trying, right? I have been trying to be in shape. Why I have been trying to be in shape? Because I know that it's not just it, but it was one of them reasons, right? Why I'm trying to be in shape, but because I ate bread a lot during my all life when I was a child or and teenager as well. Bread every single morning, coffee with a lot of sugar, and because of that, nowadays I have been trying to be in shape. Okay. Well, because of that, my routine changed. And it's not because I am trying to be in shape, of course not, but because my routine changed as well. I don't have a lot of time, free time, right? Like before. And because of that, my time is different and I had to change it. So nowadays, my breakfast every single morning, it's different in comparison to before Because now I don't eat bread every day. I don't eat bread with butter every morning or every breakfast. Nowadays, I just drink my coffee. That is my breakfast. Okay. I just drink my coffee. And now I don't drink coffee with sugar. That's another question that I would like to ask you. First, do you like coffee or you don't like coffee? If you like coffee, please leave your comments below. And maybe if you don't like coffee, say if you like tea or juice during the morning. Some people prefer don't eat anything, right? It's okay. Their routine, right? It's their routine. No problem because our routine changed, right? It's common. But tell me, leave your comments uh, below because I would like to say if you like coffee or tea or juice during the morning with sugar or no sugar, right? Or if you don't like anything. Some people I know like to drink water during the morning, right? Just it. Okay. Well, that's my routine today. I like to drink coffee every morning, just coffee and no sugar, right? It's interesting because, and sometimes it's funny because in all my life I hate drinking coffee without sugar. Uh, it's terrible. I thought it's terrible, totally terrible. But someday in my work, I was with my colleagues and my colleagues was drinking coffee and I asked them, right, about that. It's possible to drink coffee without sugar, but with pleasure? And they responded my question, yes, of course. Drink our coffee and with pleasure. I thought, I have to try this. I have to try this because someday in my life I want to drink coffee with pleasure, but no sugar. Why I remove the sugar of my coffee routine? Because I love coffee and I drink coffee a lot during my day. Because of that, if I drink coffee with sugar, I will consume more sugar at the end of the day. I will consume more sugar in comparison other people who drink coffee just one time a day, just once a day, and or twice. But in my case, it's different. I love coffee. I drink coffee a lot of coffee during my day. That was important, right, to remove the sugar in my coffee. Well, that's my breakfast today. Bread with butter. That's my favorite and delicious breakfast. Sometimes cake, but my favorite for sure is bread with butter. But sometimes, right? It's not every single morning like before because nowadays I have a new routine. And this new routine is my habit today. Because of that, I don't have problems to drink just coffee without sugar. That's important. Tell me, right? Leave your comments below about how is your routine, right? Your breakfast nowadays. And if you like coffee, tea, juice, or just water during the morning, thank you so much to be here with me. And I hope to see you soon. Please don't forget if you like this video, it's really important for me, okay? And I hope to see you in the next video, the third episode on my channel. Bye.